as a precursor, I am not going to say and do what I'm going to say and do because I'm completely unprofessional and having a bad day. Although sometimes I am unprofessional and I am having a bit of a bad day. But it's totally 110% pertinent to movement, and one of the reasons why we really want to incorporate it into our daily lives, for us to have daily health, for us to have the healthiest life that we possibly can. Stress is the devil. Stress is a silent killer, and one of the most amazing ways to de-stress is to move your body and exercise. So I'm hoping you guys can I don't know, just distract me a little bit. I had to take my 6-year-old to the emergency room for chest pain this morning, and I'm just freaking out, and it's interesting because I don't know much about pediatric cardiology. I know a whole heck of a lot about adult cardiology and how exercise and stress are related, but kids' hearts are totally different. Yeah. So she's totally fine, and I'm just gonna use this as just, you know, like, I feel so jittery right now, and I know that so many moms have gone through so many things, and daughters and people just in general. We all go through things that completely freak us out, right? And my body is storing all this crazy stress, and I just want to eat donuts. And the donut that I had chocolate on it, and it tasted like shit. So I had my donut allotment and it tasted like crap, and that makes me even more mad. So, alright, I'm gonna work some jitters out because it's gonna be a really great way for me to de-stress, and yeah, seriously, that donut's a effing problem, okay? I paid like $2 for that darn thing, and it tasted like freaking gasoline chocolate. Anyway, I'm gonna start with a march. And just take this really ridiculous life experience that I'm giving you right now, and anytime you feel like your body is just vibrating at this level where you're gonna freaking lose it, move, alright? Just start that movement. Just get the blood flowing, get more oxygen to your brain, because let's face it, my body is made up of black coffee and donuts right now. Seriously, black coffee and donuts. That's what I've had today. That's all I've had today. So I'm insane, and I'm freaking out. But it's okay, because I'm gonna step and punch. And I'm gonna imagine, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna imagine anything, but just the fact that I'm moving is pretty freaking awesome. And it's gonna help me work out some of the stress that I'm feeling. What I'm doing, see, I'm feeling better already. What I'm doing is moving my blood around. I'm getting more oxygen to my muscles. I'm getting in more oxygen to my brain. I'm going to be able to think more clearly now that I am moving. I am taking some of the energy, some of the jitters, some of the stress, some of this, all this nasty ass shit going on in my mind right now that's transferring to my body, and I'm giving it an outlet. I'm literally letting it out. And see, I'm legit smiling. I didn't hardly even have to do anything, and I'm already a lot happier. Alright, so now we're twisting and reaching up. Alright, you can totally pretend you're punching something for reals. Hey, thanks for the love. If you need to get that out, you can totally do that. I like to do this as my warm-up. I do this with a lot of my clients who are working out at home in small, tiny spaces, like this small, tiny space. And it's a nice dynamic workout. For some people, this is good enough for their like workout. For some people, this is just a warm-up. All right, now I'm coming down. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I was just gonna post an old video. I definitely feel I needed this. And all of those times when you're sitting at home and your kids won't leave you alone and you're touched out, or you had a fight with somebody, or somebody has a fever, your mom calls you and you have to nurse your mom, or some a-hole at work in your next cubicle is asking you for the GETPS report. Move. I don't care how you move, but move. All right, now I'm going to transition. Leg curls, arm curls. Again, this is just my go-to favorite warm-up. Super dynamic. Yeah, seriously. Corporate drops. Endorphins, yeah, endorphins to the rescue. Listen, major props to you guys who are nursing parents and grandparents and, you know, people that didn't come out of, like, your womb and stuff, because that's like, I don't even know. I suppose if I had to do it, I could obviously do it. Rise to the occasion. Oh, see what I did there? I switched and gave you a visual verbal cue. See, now I'm getting goofy. This is just me. This is how I roll. I get goofy. Mentally nurse. I mentally nurse my mother all the time. She usually spits the breast milk back out again. It's just not to her tasting. I suppose I eat too spicy food, but whatever. Alright, so did you notice that I basically just went through almost every single muscle group already just in the warm-up? Yeah? So, back to a march. Honestly, if nothing else, you can do this warm-up and call it a day. Alright? I would try to do, like my necklace, my little one made it for me. Which means that when I go and do jumping jacks, it's gonna hit me in the mouth and try to break my teeth, but details. So yeah, if you're just getting started, feel free to just copy that warm-up, okay? It's really simple. We used to do it in cardiac rehab to YMCA and the village people like 5 times a day. Made me want to go absolutely crazy, especially at 6 a.m. in the morning, but it's freaking fabulous. Alright, since I'm still a little jittery, I'm going to do some jumping jacks. Alright, so there are some cool ways to do jumping jacks. I have no idea what else I'm going to be doing today, so I'm just like rolling with it, but jumping jacks, just standard. Alright, standard jumping jacks, okay? I like to do things for ease and simplicity, about 60 seconds each. Right now, I am not timing anything. I don't care about anything. I'm just getting my shit out. Getting it out. Putting it out. Coming out my fingertips. Coming out my toes. Obviously, I'm verbal vomiting right now. But you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. You gotta do what you gotta do. Woo! There goes my house. Yeah. Anyway, it's all good. Usually I don't have these bicycles in here when I'm exercising because they bite. And it hurts real bad. Especially if you catch a pedal. Shit's no joke. It's no joke. Alright. Want to see a harder way to do your jumping jacks. See, I think if I wasn't so amped up right now, I wouldn't be able to actually talk through all of this stuff. But my adrenaline, my endorphins, everything's going haywire. So you're in luck. You get to listen to me babble through the whole thing. All right, next up, if you want to make your jumping jacks a little bit more difficult, what you can do is you can pause. Tiny, tiny, tiny little pause, like a stutter step as you're going up and as you're coming down. Now, I haven't done this in forever and a day, so it might take me a minute to get it down in terms of the rhythm. So when you do it, you know, take your time. Anything here, just take your time. Go as hard out or as easy as you feel like you need to go. The only thing that really matters is that you're getting movement into your day. Start from where you are. And if you're watching this and you just want to punch me in the face right now because you're like, listen, there is no way I'm going to do any of that. Put your shoes on and go for a walk. 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes out in the sun, go for a walk, call it a day, come back another day and see how you feel after that. All right, start as small as you need to start to not have the actual implementation of movement become your stressor, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it to stress yourself out just trying to move, okay? So any baby step, wherever you're at, okay, you're just gonna roll with it and do what feels good to you, okay? All right, so a little bit different here. So I'm gonna go halfway. See, I told you. Out, out, in, out, in, out, in, okay? So, out, in. I don't know if I can do this without saying out, in, out, in. I hope you can see that I'm pausing the best I can do, like halfway. So you're going halfway out, oops, see, halfway out, all the way out, halfway in, all the way in, half, da, 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 da. All right, does that make sense? Oh, well, that's enough of that. That's good. I don't need any more of those. Not right now. Alrighty, so another one I like to do, and again, sorry, I'm not coming at you from like an use it in perspective today. It's more like a smack in the face perspective. Hey, welcome to movement. But this is just where I'm at right now. So hopefully it works for some of you. All right, again, rhythm is everything. So take your time figuring out the rhythm as I take my time figuring out the rhythm. Bring your hands up and start to crouch down. Sort of in a squat position, but you're moving side to side here, okay? But if you come here, you can see I'm sort of crouching down. All right, now I want you to start to sweep that leg behind, okay? Now, if this is enough for you, you stay here, keeping your arms up, okay? Intention. Me having my arms up here is sort of a remnant of karate, protecting my face, protecting my core, you know, I can come out here. But also having my arms up, this is intention. My back is straight. I'm able to engage my core. This is intentional. If we're just like willy-nilly, the intention is kind of willy-nilly. So again, I make it a little bit more difficult. You're gonna sweep, 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 okay? Now, you can actually take it a step farther, and I will probably stumble on this because I haven't done it in a while, but you can come down and make it into like a speed skater. And you're really crouching down, you're twisting at the core. All right, now you can keep your hands up here and you can hop, or you can bring your hands down here. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. All right? Get some momentum. And each time I come here, this side is hard. Okay, I can hit it and it's hard. Come here, this side is hard. So what I'm doing are those really irritating bicycle curls that you do when you're on the ground, or the obliques, all right? A note about the obliques run this way. They don't run this way, they run this way. All right, so you wanna have a diagonal movement, and that's what this is. It's a diagonal movement. It's running this way, not this way. And that's because you want to contract the muscle along the muscle fibers where they run, okay? So your obliques are going diagonal, okay? And whereas your rectus abdomini, the big ab muscles, the six pack, right, that you're squeezing in. And you can target that. And I think the best way to do abs, which I'm not gonna do right now, because I just wanted to stay up on my feet. This is where my dogs sleep. I didn't really clean it, so it's kind of nasty. So I'm not gonna get down on the floor today. Plus, you probably wouldn't be able to see me so well. But for your abdominals, I like to do things like crunches, where you're just using the top here, and what you're crunching is up here, and then leg lifts, which come here, and you're crunching in here. So another day, maybe I'll break that down if that's something you guys are interested in, is the different parts of your abdominal muscles, so that when you're doing it, you're not using accessory muscles like your hip flexor. Anyway, thank you for being with me. Thank you for helping me work through that. Go back and look at the video. Use it as, just recognize I came into this whole session completely stressed out and on the verge of sobbing, and maybe my body needs that, and maybe I will go ahead and do that at some point and let that all out, because that is what's healthy. But you're welcome, Leanne. For something that's just like maybe minorly or moderately pissing you off or upsetting you or stressing you out, just look at the change in my demeanor between the beginning of when I started just moving and the end. Look at the time stamp on that. From the time I started moving, homework, from the time I started moving to the time I started to smile and laugh. Okay? It is so important. It is so, so important that we give ourselves that grace, that we give ourselves that time to move our body. Okay? The difference is monumental. Monumental. The more stressed out we are and the more we sit with it, the worse it's going to be for us. The more we move, the more our mood is improved, our mental clarity is improved, we burn calories, our weight management is improved, we're able to take care of our loved ones, our friends, our neighbors, our children, our parents better, okay? So diffuse your breathe if you've got congestion, diffuse your citrus oils if you don't really want to work out, but you think maybe it might be a good idea. Get some uplifting oils in there, get some motivate, whatever it is that works for you, go ahead and do it. All right. Thank you again for joining me. Thanks for all the love. See you guys soon.